Perfect. Welcome to the FPF Roadshow. We're live from Brossard, Quebec. I'm Alex Dubois here with
Iggy Magnus.
And we are starting with our Co-Ed 3 final, opposing Block Party and Bandit, or Bandit. We'll have to choose which one we're going for throughout the show. Iggy, what do you know about these teams?
A lot of teams that have gained experience over the years. They're definitely not new teams here going battle in the championship finals. They have gained experience over time. They have improved their play. But two very offensive teams. Don't expect a lack of points here in this championship final.
I'm expecting lots of points. I was talking about this game with Iggy before on the way here, and I think this will be one of our most exciting matchups of the morning. These are two extremely offensively driven teams. If we're saying they're both very talented on offense, which team would you give the edge to on defense?
Yeah, the defensive side of the ball will be a majority male predominant play. You did mention the high number of volume of interceptions from the likes of Samuel Omombo. Doesn't appear to be here today for that Bandit defense. That's going to be a huge piece that we're going to see moving forward. But Jules Fortin may need to rush Yvan Salomon, so watch out for a rusher component being very important here on the Bandit side of things.
And that's a great pickup, Iggy. Omombo finished the season with 15 interceptions. He was a defensive leader in Co-Ed 3 and Co-Ed 2, so really a fantastic player. He's going to be very sorely missed for this Bandit team if he's in fact not here. Who do you think can pick up the slack with Omombo being out?
Jules Fortin is going to be one of those names to look out for. And the entire female cast of characters here from the Bandit, they will definitely need to pick up their play because I'd say maybe slower or some of the slower defenders from Block Party, there could be an advantage gained there, though they are very well positioned, very knowledgeable of where they should be located on the field. So going to be a very tactical game here as the game is about to start.
Yeah, the game is about to start. As we turn our attention to the field, let's also quickly mention Block Party. This is a team that went 10-0 during the regular season and is loaded with talent. Yvan Salomon has come so far as a quarterback, and we're about to get started from field with the first play of the roadshow. C'est Xavier Parent under center for Bandit. Snap comes in a bit high. He hits the snap. Jules Fortin hit him in the hands, dropped. That was an all hooks play. A bit of finals nerve.
Yeah, definitely. Just they got to get that one out of play, out of their system here. As Jules Fortin, normally sure-handed, has on occasion dropped a few balls. Definitely want to get that one out of the way. Move forward. He's a big part of this team.
3 more downs to still gain those precious 10 yards. Let's see what they have dialed up on second down. Parent's under center. 3 receivers to his right. He's scrambling to his right, trying to extend the play. He's chucking it deep. He has a receiver open. Fortin again. That ball was short, but was that catchable?
Catchable, yes. Not sure who the intended target was, as we can see it here, a replay of it on our screen. Not sure who the intended target was. There were 2 receivers in the area, Marc-Antoine Martin, the DB, in between both. Not even Jules Fortin was certain that ball was destined for him.
It looked like he let up a bit at the end of his route, and that's probably what prevented him from getting his hands on the ball. 3rd down now. A crucial 3rd down early in this ballgame. Need to pick up some yards here. Let's cut the distance in 2 if you're thinking about it. QB scrambles to his right. He throws it, looks at Fortin again. This time makes the catch, hits a dip, cuts to his left, jiggles to his right, and the tackle is made by Martin. That's a 20-yard gain. That's exactly what the doctor called for. How important is it to gain yards on 3rd down?
Oh, absolutely. Even if it's 7-8 yards that you gain, you make it a manageable 4th down that even this Bandit offense would go for. Huge play though. Especially after 2 intended targets from Jules Fortin coming up big on 3rd down there.
That being said, what we need to look for now is how are they going to take Fortin out of this ballgame? If he's only looking towards Fortin, he will need to diversify the cast of receivers. Let's see if he looks towards someone else on 1st down. He has a crosser across the middle of the field. He throws it that way. It's caught by number 18 for Bandit. That is Justin Deschamps. Sure hands for a nice 8-yard gain.
Yeah, nice mesh concept here from your 2 slots. One drag at 3, one drag at 1 yard, creating some confusion, making sure the Block Party defense is alert and aware and staying on top of things. They're a nice 8-yard gain from Justin Deschamps.
Setting up 2nd and 2 from around the 13-yard line.
Notice Jules now back in the slot and the female receiver to the right.
Exactly. Let's see what they dial up here. 2nd and 2. He's scrambling to his left. This is looking like a run. He takes off running, tries to make a move towards the sideline, and is quickly tackled by Jerry Vincent. But that's a 1st down for Bandit. We are now in a 1st and goal situation, looking to score the first points of this game.
Yeah, first and goal. For newer viewers out there, you cannot run on consecutive plays. So the block party defense knows that this is a passing play. Very quick call here in the huddle. Watch for an all hooks just to get 2-3 yards, and then they can maybe run. Maybe they may be in red zone after.
Keep an eye on your snappers. It's an all hooks play. It looks like they're playing very far off the free safety. This is first down in the red zone. Scrabbling to his right, looking towards Fortin. Makes the catch, tries to make a defender miss, and that's the sure-handed Cynthia Nitsitsky-Zephyr making the tackle. Second down in the red zone.
Yeah, but you'll notice here it was all hooks. Jules sliding out to his right, seeing the hole in the defense, really getting low, securing the ball with both hands. Again, that's maybe a byproduct of the first two drops of the game from Jules.
You can tell he was a bit nervous. It's very good to have him getting the ball in his hands, securing the catch, setting up a huge second down in the end zone. Takes the snap. He's sticking in the pocket. He's rolling to his right. He throws it towards the cone. Oh, that's in and out of the hands of his receiver. That's a nice concept planted on the sideline. Marie-Lou Grenon could have made the catch, but they still have 2 more downs to convert.
Yeah, a very nice rush from Carlo Costa there, making sure that Xavier Parent wasn't able to buy time, shifting to his left, to his right. A hard thrown ball over there to Marie-Lou Grenon, not an easy catch. Exactly where she needed to be for that comeback on the cone, unable to make the catch, sets up third down.
We're in the red zone now, which means that Bandit cannot run on their third down attempt in the red zone. He's looking to his left, being well contained by the rusher, throws it over the middle of the field. That's dropped, it's tipped. It was Grenon again trying to make the catch, thrown slightly behind her. Are they lucky that was not picked off?
Yes, but yes, they're lucky. But there was no defender necessarily near the play. Jerry Vincent almost coming up with the interception, but not close enough for the INT.
We've now set up a huge 4th down.
Yeah.
What are you dialing up for your first 4th and goal in the red zone?
So definitely, you don't want to necessarily look at the rusher and try and beat him. That's not the play. It's you want to look at the Jerry Vincent matchup here on the left.
Let's see what's going to happen on this crucial 4th down. As he dances to his right, makes the rusher miss. He has loads of time. He cannot run. This is a huge mistake. That is an illegal run in the red zone. It's going to result in a loss of down.
Yeah, there is a bit of confusion here. One of the referees did signal touchdown. They are in the red zone. As they turn around and look at the cone, they are in the red zone. He cannot run. This will be a loss of down and a turnover on downs. We just need a clear signal here from, there you go. There's the flag. Illegal run in the red zone. It will be a turnover on downs. Huge first stop on defense from block party. Massive, because they were driving the field. It took a couple of 4th downs to get there for Bandit, or 3rd downs, my mistake. But they were chipping away at that block party defense. They bend but don't break. Block party, huge first stop, and now they get to go on offense here from their own 7-yard line.
That's a huge play. It's an unfortunate mistake for Parent. He had loads of time in the pocket. The rusher was on the floor, and he could have danced around and found an open receiver. That being said, the best time to not score is the first drive of the game.
Yep.
Let's see what Block Party have. This is now their first drive, scrimmaging from their 7-yard lines with Solomon under center. Throws a quick hitch towards Didai, which is in and out of his hands. Another first play drop. Finals nerves.
Yeah, I mean, you saw it on both sides. Hopefully that's the only drop for both teams. Obviously, there will be a few more. Just hopefully they're not on critical downs. But yes, that's a nice slant play, well run by Max Dada, and a nice throw by Yvan Solomon. It sets up second down here as he takes the ball, shifts left, taking on for a run. Nice moves. Yvan Solomon, it hips and turns, and he's going down the sideline. He's going all the way. Touchdown, Block Party. Yvan Solomon. Touchdown.
He had nearly 500 rushing yards during the regular season. No one could get a hand to him on that play, and that's an electric 43-yard touchdown to put up the first points of this game. Block Party are up 6-0. What can Bandit do to contain that rushing threat going forwards?
Yeah, they're going to have to put their best athletic rusher on Yvan Solomon and not necessarily go at him at a bull rush. Try and contain Yvan Solomon, make him throw the ball. He has improved there, but he's got to throw the ball and not beat you with his legs.
Exactly. This is a 1-point convert play. 3 receivers to Solomon's left, 1 on the right. ISO. It's a trips play. He's scrambling to his right, throwing back the end zone. Martin goes up, catch it, taps the toes. 7-0 Block Party.
All the momentum right now going Block Party's way, getting that big 4th down stop, scoring on a big run by Yvan Solomon and Marc-Antoine Martin coming up with the exclamation point. 7-0 lead here for Block Party. Let's see how Bandit respond.
And that play shows you how much progress Solomon has made as a quarterback. Having seen him play in the past, scrambling to his right, throwing at the back corner of the end zone. Normally, he would throw that ball high. The fact that he got it right in the back corner shows how much progress he's made this season under center. And a huge note, Samuel Mumbo has just arrived for Bandit just in time. Can he be their savior? We'll see. Now, first down for Bandit. They're down 7. They need to score on this drive. Let's see what they have in store. Parent takes the snap. He's trying to scramble again. Costa is on him. He makes Costa miss. He scrambles. That's a 2-yard run. Iggy, he made the rusher miss.
Yep.
Would it be a better idea for him to try to throw the ball with the extra time he has in the pocket rather than running?
Well, especially as Cynthia, a good play on her end. No one behind her. Decides to jump down and shoot down and take the force him to the sideline and make him go out of bounds for a measly 2 yards. You're asking the wrong person. The person here you're asking will always tell you that the ball travels faster than your legs. You should have thrown that ball.
And Amumbo's now in the game, lined up wide left. Let's see if they're going to go to him on first play. He's running a streak. They're throwing it deep for Amumbo. There's contact. James Drysdale looks. There is no flag.
No.
Block Party are asking for a flag. Iggy, good or bad call?
Absolutely great call. Sam Amumbo giving up on the first 5 yards of the route here. Jerry Vincent playing defense very well, just shading him to the inside as that ball was thrown to the outside. Great defense, great no call.
And you can see that Parent, the second Amumbo got here, started immediately looking towards it, looking his way. I hope he keeps on spraying the ball because that's going to be to the advantage of this offense. He has a second down now, still in the game 10 yards. He tries to make Costa miss, throws a high ball towards Fortin, who makes a man miss, makes a second man miss. But Vincent is right on him for a short 1-yard gain.
Yeah, setting up 4th down. The Block Party defense here, bending but not breaking, just giving up a total of 3 yards on 3 downs. That's some great defense here. And they're going to go for it. Bandit is not shy about this. Look for a 7-in, maybe 10-in, or a post from Sam Amumbo.
It's 100% the right call to go for it here. I'm a very proud advocate of the Never Punt Club. It's a crucial 4th down by 7. Looking towards the sideline. The ball is in and out of the hands of Marie-Lou Grenon.
Or Justine Deschamps.
Yes.
They may have switched jersey numbers here, but either way, nice play concept, by the way. Looking, really shading and streaking his eyes towards Jules Fortin, leaving the sideline hook open, unable to make the play. Another crucial 4th down stop. Block Party on their second drive can get a first down here. Let's see what Solomon can do.
Trusting your female receivers on 4th down is huge. That'll pay dividends for them later on in the game. But now it's Block Party's turn with Solomon under center. He scrambles. He throws the ball. This is quickly completed towards number 19 for Block Party. That is Urlin Constant. Picking up an easy 5 yards. Block Party are making it look easy. Bandit are struggling. What are Block Party doing which their opponents cannot?
Yeah, they're getting their hands in the ball, the ball in the hands of their receivers in 1 to 2 yard positions where their speed is making a factor here and a communication a little more difficult for Block Party.
And look where that rusher cone is. We are just outside the red zone, which means Solomon can run. Even stack, 2 receivers on each side. He's not looking to run. He's throwing at the back of the end zone. Touchdown! Wide open receiver. That's Urlin Constant, putting her team up 13-0. Back-to-back scores. This Bandit defense right now does not have any answers.
No, they don't. That was the Urlin Constant drive, getting that 3-4 yard pickup on the drag. Solomon looking to his left, getting Urlin Constant open in that nice hole of a zone, and they're now going for 2 to make it a 15-point lead.
A huge lead. He's scrambling to his right on this 2-point convert, throwing across his body right towards Amumbo. That was not the right call. Amumbo's dancing in his end zone, trying to see if he can return it. Makes a first man miss, a second man miss. He was not going to return that 50 yards. He's tackled, and Bandit are back on offense. Is this a do or die drive?
Maybe, but I'm not ready to call that just yet. They do. It's obviously better if they do score. They need to keep the patience and not panic here. 2-yard hooks and drive up the field, make someone miss with your flags is an okay play. You don't need to go for the 4 verticals and the 3 deep play here just now.
Juste Fortin is off the field for this Bandit offense. Amumbo lined up on the left, 2 receivers on the left, 2 on the right. Xavier Parent under center, takes the snap. He's looking towards the sideline. Nice. He threads that ball over the hands of Constant, makes the receiver miss. This is a huge gain downfield, eventually tackled by Urline Constant. A gorgeous play by Justine Deschamps, making players miss. She's unfortunately down injured at the moment. A bit of contact at the end of the play. It looked incidental to me. Yeah. And also, that was a gorgeous pass by Parent.
Yes.
He threaded the ball over the short defender into the hands of Constant for a massive gain, the biggest play of the day by Bandit.
Yes, beautiful throw, beautiful catch, great run. That's exactly what Bandit needed. Not necessarily the home run play, but allow to get the ball in your player's hands to make that ability for somewhat of a home run play. Justine Deschamps, coming off to the sidelines, was able to do that for her team.
Very, very slight limp, but all in all, it's a good sign to see her up, walking, and hopefully she'll be back in the game very soon.
Yeah, a little upset there, throwing her gloves to the ground. Everything will be okay. Her team will hopefully score here and bring her spirits up.
They are at the 10-yard line. This is like a 2-point convert, except they have 4 tries at it. Their first try is going live right now. Parent scrambles to his right. Costa's on him, and that's a sack. That's a big loss. Costa's been putting pressure on him all game.
Yeah, even though he hadn't gotten the sacks up until now, he was putting pressure and taking the angles away from Xavier Parent, forcing him into rollout, tough throws. And there he's rewarded with, that looks like a 9-yard sack for Carlo Costa. Huge play.
From first and goal from the 10 to second and goal from the 19, that is a huge play. I would love to see Parent get the ball out of his hand a little bit quicker. Amumbo has the size matchup. Throw that ball, throw those drags. Don't beat the rusher. Beat the defense with your arm. Let's see if that's what he tries to do on second down. It is not. He takes off running. He pauses his feet. He stops. Touchdown! That was a gorgeous play. We're waiting to see the number of who caught the ball.
I'm going to say
Mia Philibert, potentially. That's exactly what Bandit need more of. Scramble, flip your hips, hit the open receiver.
Yeah, and immediately waved her arm in the air, showing that she was open, and she definitely was, coming up with a huge touchdown catch, especially after that 9-yard sack from Block Party.
And immediately going for a 2-point convert. Amumbo, ISO receiver on the left, 3 to the right. Keep your eye open for a jump ball on the left here on this 2-point convert. That looks like where Parent's looking. He's scrambling towards the line, throws towards the back of the end zone. 2-point convert, Amumbo. We have a ball. Game scores 13-8.
Yeah. Awesome play. Looked like isolation here from Amumbo running a post, but back to the corner. Beautiful play design, and able, especially on the rollout from Xavier Parent, making it work for 2 consecutive plays.
So the offense for Bandit has done their job. It's now time for their defense to step up. They are in need of a stop. Not now, but sometime during this game, the stop will be required if they want to come off of a championship. What do they need to change defensively to get a stop?
They may need to change up Lou Félix Roy Lachapelle. Great rusher, but maybe not the right type of rusher to go up against Yvonne Solomon. We'll see.
Let's see. It looks like she's rushing this play potentially. Solomon going towards the sideline, towards Dadai. Caught, twist, turns, makes a man miss. Dadai down the sideline for a huge gain. Eventually tackled. But that's great play by Solomon, finding the open receiver.
Yeah, exactly. Great play finding just open on the sideline. Nice little spin move there from Max. Nice little juke. A great 20-yard gain. Look, they're picking apart this Bandit defense right now. Look, they're rushing Mia Philibert, who came down with the touchdown. They may need to switch that up.
For me, the answer for the Bandit defense is lock in man-to-man. Choose your matchups and ride and die with them. I don't think that's what they're going for here on first down. As Solomon throws the slant towards Dadai, he fights through the contact for a big play. Could it have been a flag? Maybe. It was a catch either way.
Yeah. They're really using a lot of these crossing and slants, everything short, just picked up at the last second from Lou Félix, unable to really pick up it and make sure he got the D flag. A great D flag. I believe that was Justine Deschamps, but again, the numbers have... Emmanuel Desrochers, excuse-moi, coming up with a nice tackle to limit the yards there.
3rd and 1, outside red zone is what it looks like from the positioning of the rusher cone. Solomon under center, looks towards his right, cuts, comes back towards, he's going to run, he jukes outside, 2, easy, touchdown.
Amazing cuts. Like, this guy, I'm telling you, that's like Div C, Div 3 level cut ability. Just athleticism that's just going to win in Co-Ed 3 naturally. You do have the athleticism of Iman Solomon on full display, countered by Samuel Amombo. So let's just see how that continues. They may need to rush Sam at one point, going for another 2-point convert as Bandit were able to get theirs.
Amombo... Solomon made it look easy, dancing into the end zone, and then strolling in at a leisurely pace. Let's see what he can dial up for a 2-point convert here as he dances towards his right, throws towards the middle of the end zone, and a great play by Jules Fortin to tip the ball away at the last second because that was heading towards the hands of Samora Santa Sacco.
Yeah, and actually, great play from Emmanuel Desroches. She was the first one that was able to get a hand on the ball, and then the secondary play from Jules Fortin was able to prevent that from Samora coming up with it. But all to say, 2-point convert, no good. It's still a 1-possession game here for 2-possession. Yeah.
2-possession game. Looking to make it a 1-possession game. We have Amombo isolated on the right-hand side. 3 receivers to the right. Short hook by Jules Fortin. That's where the ball goes. He's running towards the outside. He makes a man miss. Makes a second. Tackles eventually made by Jerry Vincent. Getting the ball out of his hands quickly.
Yes.
He's not needing to beat the Russians. He's throwing it so quick. Mm-hmm. This is a much improved Bandit offense.
Yes, it's the best of what we're seeing of the Bandit offense. It's exactly what you said. Getting that ball out within 2 seconds, making the rush a non-factor, and getting it in your playmaker's hands, whether that's, in this case, Jules Fortin, or we saw in the last one, Mia Philbert with the touchdown.
And let's see what they're doing. But fresh set of downs here. First down, looking back towards Fortin. Threads the ball around the receiver. Fortin cuts towards the outside. Tackle eventually made by Martin. Again, getting the ball out quickly. Do you think now that they're getting the ball so quickly, Block Party consider changing rushers?
No, I wouldn't say they. Carlo Costa is really the main and stable rusher on this defense. What you might see as an adjustment is some creeping up, and maybe now a hook and go or three deep routes from the offense to catch the Block Party cheating.
They have the chance to take a shot deep here. It's 2nd and short with Parent under center. Now he's dancing. He's scrambling to his left. Tries to make Costa miss. He does. He's going to take off running. Makes Vincent miss. Makes Santa miss. Twists and turns. He's tackled at the 2-yard line by Martin.
Big run here. Carlo Costa just coming up with a sack and unable to get the flags of Xavier Parent. Nice little hip move, quarter spin, and able to get down the ball all the way. Yeah, exactly. It looks like the 2 or 3 yard line here, setting up a great scoring position for Bandit.
Now that, for me, while it's a great game by Parent, is a risky play.
Yes.
Costa will be making a sack in those conditions over 50% of the time.
Yeah.
And a 9-yard sack is a devastating play. Now, 1st and goal, 2-yard line. Bandit need these points. Let's see what they can do. Takes off scrambling to his right, throws towards the back of the end zone. That ball sails high.
I don't like the play call. Watch Jules Fortin run a post corner or post corner sit and a deep hook from the wide receiver here. That should be a short hook. Look at that distance. It was wide open. Having 2 receivers coming into the same spot is not a great play call. So that we're seeing a little bit of that red zone play calling come into effect here, how difficult it actually is.
And they seem to be attacking the back of the end zone. Maybe it's time to attack the front of the end zone instead. Let's see what's getting dialed up here with Parent under center. He takes the snap. He's scrambling towards his left. He tries to make Costa miss. He throws towards the back of the end zone. That's too high for Amombo, and that's a hard player to miss high. He's got great hops and great size.
Yeah. Again, reaching as athletic as Sam Amombo is, that pass was just way too high. Yes, we are seeing a change at rush. It looks like maybe Ivan Solomon will come rush. A nice pickup by you, Alexi, there. I would consider having some motion here just to determine if it's a man matchup. Get maybe even a trips play involved here to shift the defense.
Iggy would love trips. That's not what the Bandit offense is going for. This is a usual 2-2 stack. Let's see if they can punch it in on 3rd down as he scrambles to his left, throws the jump ball towards Amombo. That's fantastic play by Vincent. 4th down. Now, what I'm seeing here from Bandit is it looks like they think that their opponents are running man. Yes, we just had whistled. There's 5 plays left in the half. It looks like they're expecting man, getting lanes, and struggling to diagnose what the defense is.
Move people on pre-snap. Move them around, have them come into trips, and they will show you if it's man.
And now we have a huge fourth down play coming up at the end of the first half. Forward plays left. As he scrambles towards his left, he tries to make Solomon miss. Throws towards the back of the end zone. That's too high. There's a flag down. Is this contacting the passer?
It could be. As we see the replay here, Xavier Parent throwing off his back foot. Yvan Solomon cutting the angle very well as a rusher. Yeah, there was contact on the release. Looks like they're going to get a 10-yard penalty, which will bring them up to the 1-yard line. They will get a fresh set of downs, which is huge, as that was really a stop by the block party defense.
And more than a fresh set of downs. Right now, there are 5 plays left before that play.
Yeah.
They're going to eat up more plays, giving block party less plays to come back and score, so they can hit an ideal scenario for this Bandit offense, which would be to score and end the half. That's their dream scenario.
It is, but let's remember what level of flag football we're playing here. It's co-ed 3, and they've struggled in the red zone. They should score as soon as possible.
And they're at the 1-yard line. Let's see if they can score as soon as possible. That's what they're looking to do. Parent throws towards the middle of the end zone, sails through the hands of his receivers. He had 2 open receivers. He had Omumbo and a female receiver. Unfortunately, threw it a little high.
Yeah, too high for Emmanuel Desroches. You're right, 2 open receivers. Again, going for that back of the end zone. Maybe run a slant, run an in-and-out concept. Again, pre-snap movement. Check if it's man. There's a lot of things you can do to help yourself here.
If I had to dial up a play right now, it'd be an in-and-out from Gilles Fortin in the right slot. Let's see if Bandit agree with me. No, Fortin's running out of the back of the end zone, and that's where he's throwing it. The ball's thrown up. There's a little bit of contact. It's not caught.
No.
They're still struggling from the 1-yard line. 3rd down. What needs to change?
No, great defense by Lynn Constant. Shadowing. You see there's that hand behind her back. Just to feel the receiver there. Where is he positioned exactly? Backs up a little bit. Gets a hand on that ball. You might look for double moves from all the receivers here. Let's see.
It looks like man coverage across the board. Let's see if that's what the block party defense is dialing it up. It looks like lanes, not man. Thrown towards the back of the end zone. Again, the ball sails high.
Crazy.
4th down.
Crazy that he's attacking the back of the end zone. It's not working. Change it up. You gotta be more reactive and proactive. That okay, it's not working. Let me hit the front of the end zone. Let me hit on a quick slant. And here the block party fan base really calling for the defense to step things up, trying to get another 4th down stop here. Critical moment in the game.
Huge 4th down play coming up. The fans are into it. 4th down, crucial play at the end of the first half. Parent takes the snap. He's sitting in the pocket. He has time. Throws towards Fortin. Incomplete. Turnover on downs. 1st down. Block party.
Amazing defense. 8 plays from the 3 and 1-yard line. Unbelievable. That will end the half. Wow, block party with an amazing defense on display here.
So, the story of this first half is not the story I expected. I was expecting this to be a high-scoring shootout of a game. Instead, it's the block party defense which is stealing headlines. Yeah. I asked you before the game which defense could make a difference. You said Bandit. Yeah. It is block party.
Yeah.
What are they doing on defense which is making it so difficult for Bandit to score?
They're taking away the front of the end zone, making it a difficult pass. It's a very easy concept on defense of don't give the front of the end zone up. Make him throw over us, because he's shown that Xavier Parent doesn't have necessarily the touch and the finesse to get that ball there. It's a tricky throw. It's especially in co-ed with male, female players both on the field. It's tough to throw it hard, soft, and over a defender with a 7-yard end zone or 8-yard end zone that we do have here in FPF.
They're doing a great job of forcing Parent to make difficult throws. In my general rule of thumb in FPF is there's always someone open. You can always make the perfect throw and hit a receiver. And in Co-Ed 3, where quarterbacks are still learning the game, to force them into making the most difficult throw is exactly what you need to do. The block party defense forced Parent to make 7 or 8 difficult throws. He wasn't able to convert, and they produced yet another turnover on downs.
Yeah.
Okay. So we know this block party defense is doing a fantastic job. The second part of the equation is let's turn our attention to this Bandit offense, who have produced roughly 24 interceptions this season, no interceptions this game, no stops. They need to find an answer to Solomon.
I don't necessarily see one. I mean, I have one. It's put Sam Amombo at rush. I'm not sure they're comfortable doing that, as he is their best defender, but they gotta do something because it didn't work in the first half. Yvan Solomon, with a mix of run and pass that we've seen all season and all playoff long, he's shown that he has the ability to really cut up and carve out a defense, and he's like a surgeon out there right now for Block Party, and he's making it look easy.
I'm incredibly impressed by Solomon's play. I have not seen him play in over a year, and the way he is choosing when to run, cutting, ball placement, it is a clinic out there right now. And I agree with you, Iggy. As the teams are walking out now for this second half, if I'm Bandit, my motto is, instead of turning this into a football game, turn it into 6 individual matchups. Make them beat you in man across the board. Now, the teams are coming out. The second half is starting any second now. Let's turn our attention back down towards the field. So, Block Party, being the higher seed, they elected to defer their choice to the second half. They're starting with the ball. They're up 2 scores. Do Bandit need a stop on this very first drive to have a chance?
Yes, pretty much. I mean, we do have the onside kick that we have introduced since last winter or last fall even. So they do have the onside in their back pocket. It's a hard play to hit, but yes, coming up with a key interception, key stop here would be huge for Bandit, morally, if anything.
And let's see what Solomon has. He's throwing another drag towards Erling Constant. Sure-handed catch. Makes the first defender miss. Makes the third miss. That's a 30-yard gain down the field. Jules Fortin oh, no. I was fooled. Perhaps the fans were as well. Still a fantastic play by Constant, but tackled short after around a 20-yard gain.
Yeah, the Bandit defense, one thing they have to do, stop playing 7 yards off on being a short defender. They're running slants, drags, and everything underneath, and these players are missing flags on the Bandit defense, and nice moves from the Block Party to evade the tackle, and it's gaining first down in bunches.
There's nothing complicated so far from this Block Party offense, and yet with simple plays and drags, they're executing to perfection. Really, it's an offensive clinic, and it's really fun football to watch. Let's see if they can dial the same up here on first down again. Solomon has time. He has an open receiver. Martin catches the ball, makes it look easy. Tackle made by Justin Deschamps, but not before another first down.
Yeah, and watch as Solomon's eyes go slightly to the first drag of Erling Constant, picked up, but there was a deeper drag or a nice out route from Marc-Antoine Martin. Very nice play concept there. Really diagnosing this defense, playing off the last and previous play, running a similar play, and then developing off of it. And that's the improvement that you've seen from Yvan Solomon as a play caller, as a quarterback.
And that's why this Block Party team has scored 417 points this season, all while only allowing 134. They have been juggernauts and have a 10-0 record. Solomon takes off running down the middle of the field, makes a first, second, third man miss, jumps over the cone. It is not enough for a touchdown, though.
Yeah.
So in FPF, you need your balls and the flag in. Our referee there, James Drysdale, intelligently signals down at the 1.
Yeah. How many balls are there in the field of play, Alexei? Because I think there's only one ball, so it's not your balls that need to be in. It's just one ball and any part of your flag. He tried to get the hips in. Nice athletic move. Tried to get that ball in next time, but they are down on the 1.
This is where Bandit struggled. This is where you need finesse.
And trips.
Accurate passing. Trips to his left. He scrambles towards the trips. Cuts back towards his body. He's looking at the back of the end zone. Martin is open. He is roughly 5 yards out of bounds. That is not a completed pass.
No, the line of play are the blue lines that you do see. So for the viewers watching at home, he was very much out of bounds. Not that white line, but the blue line that is the field of play. Illegal touching the call. Second down and goal for Block Party.
One of the easier calls I've seen, but definitely the right call made.
Yep.
So we're seeing this again in the red zone. Things get tight. There's not a lot of room. You need to make a quick throw, and let's see if Solomon can make that quick throw. He's dancing. He has Constant open at the back. He has some more at the back. Oh, that's a gorgeous defensive play by Mia Philibert. tipping the ball away, preventing what was a sure touchdown.
Yeah, and playing the front of the end zone and then having the awareness to drop back on a bit of a floater ball. Very nice defensive play there. Taking away a touchdown. There was a touchdown, 6 points on the board, taken away by Mia Philibert.
If Bandit get the stop on fourth down and can
Massive.
turn this game around, that could be one of the biggest plays of the game. It was an intelligent play. It looks simple, but to stay at the front of the end zone, to sink back, flip your hips, hand up, and tip that ball away is not easy. They're coming back towards their trips play on the left. Dadai isolated on the left. Look at him to run a drag. He's running a fade and stands toward Martin at the front of the end zone. Touchdown! Block party. Signals towards the fan. We have some fan appreciation. They're up 25-6.
The referees were not necessarily clear on the call. Let's see it here on the replay. Yes, this is a clear touchdown. No need to challenge this. Bandit, oh man, they were giving up yards, brought it all the way down to the 1 yard line, couldn't get that fourth down stop. That block party has gotten on their defensive side of the ball. Let's see if they can go for one to get it, make this a 26-8 lead.
And it was, again, a very simple play call, but the right play call. And let's see if they can dial up another fantastic play call on the 1 point convert. We have Solomon dancing. Has he crossed the line of scrimmage? No indication of that. He's still dancing. Miel Philibert cannot get close. He has time. He has more time. So much time. And that's a fantastic defensive play by Justin Desroches. The fans might not like it. The refs disagree. Great PD.
I think this is a penalty on the defense. There's like hand gripping all over the shoulder. I can understand a bit of emotions we're getting on the field, especially with block party up 25-8 here. The frustration starting to seep out on this Bandit offense. Look at this huddle. Look at this offensive huddle right now. Sam Omombo, he's getting pushed out of the offensive series. Lou, Felix, Roy La Chapelle. Things are kind of unraveling here for Bandit. Let's see if they can band together as the block party are in a complete unit here, cheering on their team.
And their fans turning on the heat, chanting defense with Parent under center. He takes it. First down. Back towards Fortin, the usual. He makes a first man miss. He cannot make Martin miss. That's a 9 yard gain. They need to start picking up the pace.
Yeah, the yards are great, and you can hit it, but now you have to do it at a faster pace because there's approximately roughly 16 minutes, as you see on the clock at home. That is on an unofficial clock. A reminder: our referees do have the official clock on the field. They need to score and score quick.
Lou Felix La Chapelle, isolated on the left-hand side. The solo receiving the trips formation. He looks towards that side. Comes back towards the right-hand side.
Oh, that's tough.
Ball towards the sideline, towards Justin Desroches. That was an extremely difficult pass. High and outside.
Yeah, and he did have Emmanuel Desroches wide open at the snapper position. Even if you want to take your eyes to the sideline and come back to the middle, absolutely do that. That's something you need to diagnose. It's harder to diagnose when you want to go and score quick.
And that's how they scored their first touchdown, remember. It was a scramble towards the left, freezed and threw back over the middle of the field for their first touchdown. Let's see if they remember that. This is a high snap, controlled by Parent, thrown low and outside. That ball is not caught by La Chapelle. He could have helped out his receiver. That could have been higher. 4th and 1 coming up.
Yeah, about 4th and 2, but yes, same thing. And look, this you can hear the block party fans coming up in droves and in bunches, trying to get that play call to be a little louder for Bandit. Let's see what they have dialed up on 4th down.
A make or break 4th down. Dare I say, the snap's right in the hands of Parent. He scrambles. He tries to get time. He's taken a sack. Turnover on downs. Costa comes up huge.
Ooh, throwing down the strap. Carlo Costa with a huge sack on 4th down to create a turnover on downs. That may have been the backbreaker for Bandit.
That's a huge play. They needed to score on that drive. Costa catch him from behind. He's diving in with a Superman-style lunge, and he pulls that flag. Now, Block Party are looking to put the nail in the coffin, up 25-8. Does this score essentially ice the game?
Oh, a score? Absolutely. Even with the onside, if Block Party score here, game is over.
Let's see if they can score. Solomon under center. He's scrambling. He's dancing. He has time. He doesn't want to run. He changes his mind. He makes the first man miss. Oh, my Lord.
Oh, my goodness.
There are Bandit defenders lying on the floor. What can you do to stop that man? That's impressive.
He's electric. Yvon being screamed in the, oh my God, what a back coup. Oh my God, this was just beautiful to watch. The jukes, like you said, the Bandit defenders laying on the floor, making, oh God, they are not going to want to see this on the replay. Yvon definitely will, though. Here sets up a second and short situation. Again, chewing the clock and getting a score, really icing this game away.
Second down, inside the red zone, cannot run. Quick pass to his right to Martin, just how they scored their last touchdown, this time tackled at the 1 yard line by Sanomombo. They're getting back down to this tricky territory, the 1 yard line.
Yep.
They cannot run. They need to make an accurate throw. They've had success with Martin with quick slants in and quick slants out. Is that what they're going to come back to here?
What we've been seeing that they succeed in is the trips play. So let's see if they go back to that. They haven't necessarily won when it's been a balanced offense. Have scored when it's on the trips play. Even when the trips
ref
play,
signaled touchdown. I believe.
There's a touchdown where there's a bit of confusion here. There's going to be a challenge, if I'm not mistaken. Jules Fortin speaking with the head referee here. The touchdown will be challenged. I think it's a good challenge.
I think that's a great call. They need it. Now, they're challenging here. In the finals, you have the ability to challenge a call. The call being challenged on the field is if the runner was into the end zone or not. We have the head ref walking up into the stands now to come review this call. Let's see if we can get a better angle on our screens right now.
Yeah, hopefully we can get a replay for our audience here. As it's a close call, and look, you have 2 timeouts, you have 1 challenge per game. If you get it correct, you get to keep the challenge, and you do not get burned for a timeout. It's a close call. You go home without them if you don't use them. So definitely want to get a closer look at this. It is close. Marc-Antoine Martin clearly catches the ball, tries to make a spin move. Now remember, it's not the white line that he's closest to. It's actually a blue goal line that's on the front, middle of the field.
Keep your eye on a Mumbo here. He is the one who'll be making the tackle. He pulls the flag.
I think this is in.
I think that's a touchdown.
Yep. I think part of the flag is in. The ball is definitely in. And I think he makes the tackle as he's right on the blue line. And again, the call on the field is a touchdown, so there needs to be clear and conclusive evidence to support otherwise, and I don't see that evidence there. I see more evidence for a touchdown than being stopped short of the goal line. We do have a signal that's going to come down. It was quite quick to review, so that usually means the play is going to stand, but we will get an official ruling.
So my feeling here is there's definitely not enough evidence to overturn the call we had on the field, which was touchdown. Since the call on the field was touchdown, I'm expecting this to probably be maintained. Let's see what head ref John Delalo is going to signal to us. We're waiting on the call now, walking towards the middle of the field.
Jogging. Please.
Building it. Jogging. You're right. Building up the suspense.
Oh, a flag guard. Oh,
wow.
Interesting. Yes, I mean, yes, technically the shoulder is dipping low. The elbow gets low. It is, wow, that's a great call.
That's a really good call.
Yes, I love that. That's
great officiating.
Yes.
Great officiating and great use of the challenge from Bandit, because now not only does that annul the touchdown, it moves their opponents back 5 yards.
Yeah, that's
what
huge.
A huge call. This is why we have challenges in the final.
Yeah, massive. Yeah, maybe for the flag guard. Anyways, look, it's still red zone as well. So
now look for Martin for a quick out to his right. Instead, it's towards Dadai at the front of the end zone. He's diving forwards, cannot get his hands on the ball. Second down. Solomon's looking towards the receiver, gesticulating. You could have caught that. Could he have caught that, Iggy?
Yeah, but the throw had to be a little higher, but I'm okay with a safe throw. Look what this is doing to the clock. The clock has been chewing this whole time. Obviously not during the challenge review, but the clock's just been chewing away and chewing away. Even if they don't score, they've taken at least 3-4 minutes off the clock.
And chewing away at the hopes of Bandit, who need a stop now. Solomon's dancing in front of La Chapelle, doesn't have time, throws towards the middle of the end zone, towards Samora, that is not caught. Another drop.
Tough throw, tough catch, but it's
could have been caught.
Yeah, it's definitely in the hands of Samara Fantasako. Was one of the great receivers for the team during the regular season from the female perspective and contributions. Look, 3rd down, 4th down, you still have 2 more shots at getting 6 points. And like I said, even if you don't score, not the end of the world. Obviously, the score really cements your championship hopes, though.
And remember, since we're in the red zone, the run is not an option for Salomon. He's going to need to throw this ball into the end zone. Let's see if he's looking end zone. Here he's across to Dadaï. He makes Dadaï miss, throws towards the back of the end zone, towards Martin. No! That is not
I think it is. I think it is. Oh, I think it is. They can challenge, but...
They should challenge this. Martin's second foot came down on the blue line. Let's see if we get a better angle.
Okay, so the ball's going up. Definitely 1 foot. I think the second foot, with the toes, comes down before the heel does. That's my opinion.
But it's the entire foot which counts as your foot.
No, if you can drag your toes before you plant your heel down, that would count as 2 feet. Oh, we don't get that's
not a clear angle,
and they're not going to challenge this.
There's no challenge incoming. That is a good touchdown from Solomon to Martin. The rusher looks offside on this play.
Was not offside. James Drysdale. No, it's not offside. Anyways, it doesn't matter because the point was good. He wanted a running start. He started at 9 yards for the rush. So therefore, just the referees confirmed that. That's it. The referee, James Drysdale, was letting the rusher know that, hey, you're not lined up with me. And he said, yeah, it's okay because I want a running start. John Delala didn't necessarily see that, but great conversion. Let's give credit to Block Party. Got the 6 points, chewed the clock, and the 1 point.
This is 32-8. Block Party has been clicking on all cylinders. It's feeling like a party in the stands. It's a Mumbo under center, throws towards Fortin. Fortin makes a man miss, like usual, makes a second man miss, but Martin has been all over Fortin this game. Picks up the tackle. It's a gain of 10, and there's a flag on the play.
Maybe flag guarding there from Jules Fortin. The ball, in my opinion, seemed to have shifted near the flag belt, and I think they're going to be moving back 5 after a first down was gained, though. But all this is negative yards and chewing the clock away.
Tick, tick, tick. The clock is just descending. There is very little time left. Now, I've played against Mumbo. He throws a nice deep ball. He's going to need to start chucking this ball deep and going for onside kicks because unless they score in the next few plays, time is running out.
And the defensive chants here from the Block Party crowd, massive in the morale.
And Mumbo has the ball. Is he looking deep? No, it's a slant towards Parra. Tackle is made by Samora. Immediately a 2-yard gain. That's a win for the Block Party defense. They will give up those 2-yard plays all the time.
You need to start going 3 and 4 vertical and hurrying this offense up. It is driving Pease Delaries crazy that the offense is not hurrying up.
He agrees it's very much driving him insane. He'd be running what he calls a sugar huddle right now. Let's see if they can put some sugar on this throw. Looks deep towards Parra. That's complete. Tackle made by Martin. What great tackling. I don't think I've seen Martin miss a catch or a tackle all game. Those are safe hands.
He's been solid two-way player for Block Party. He's been that stable presence from the safety position. And again, this huddle, as fast as it actually is, it's actually could be much faster.
Everything feels too slow. The time is ticking away. Let's see if they can get a touchdown here. That's their first objective. Amumbo has the ball. He doesn't look stressed. He throws it towards the middle of the field. Some contact. No flag. No completed pass. More time off the clock. And second down.
People should be running to get the ball, coming back into the huddle, getting a call from Sam Amumbo, and hurrying up. But clearly they might think that it's a little too late.
I agree. The attitude, all in all, feels a little defeated from this Bandit team. It's hard not to down 38, but let's see if they can get a score here nonetheless. So, towards the snapper, that's a great jumping catch by Emmanuel Desroches, and it's those easy passes which they needed earlier in the game.
Yeah.
First down, though.
Exactly. It's a little too late for that. Now you obviously have 4 shots at the end zone. They need to score and go for the onside. The onside will stop the clock. They were successful on their challenge, so they still do have 2 timeouts remaining. They need to use one of them for the onside.
and they need to use that quick. Hurrying up the play, Amumbo dances towards his right, throws back towards Desroches, in and out of her hands. 3rd down coming up. 4th down coming up, my bad.
I thought a first down was game, but maybe I was wrong. I only saw one cone on the field, but that could be my mistake. That does set up then 4th down. This has been their Achilles heel. They haven't been able to score on 4th down in the red zone. They had 8 plays, remember, at the end of the first half and couldn't punch it in. And that was really the beginning of the end for Bandit. To have a glimmer of hope, and really there's none, but to have a glimmer of hope, they need to score here.
You're playing for consolation. You're playing for the camera. You want to make nice plays in the final. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown to cap this drive. 4th down, 5-yard lines. La Chapelle in the motion towards the right. Parent also circling in. Amumbo pump face. Sacked by Costa. Not sacked by Costa. Nonetheless, throws the ball away. And even James Drysdale bobbled the catch at the back of the end zone. To be clear, James Drysdale is the ref.
Yeah, no, not playing in a Co-Ed 3 final is James Drysdale. Another 4th down and red zone stop from this block party. Aggressive, great defense, great tackles, great sacks, batting balls down. They've been amazing. It really was the solid point that gave the offense of Block Party and Yvon Solomon the courage and the confidence to drive down the field, because he knew that defense was on the back of their winning success here.
And their red zone defense has been fantastic. That's where it matters. That's where they've come up huge. And now they have a chance for consolation points. Solomon with the ball. He's dancing. He has time. It's deep towards Martin. Makes the grab over his shoulder. Dancing towards the end zone. He doesn't quite make it. Louis-Félix Lachapelle with the tackle. Nonetheless, it's 35 more yards for Block Party.
I mean, they're doing whatever they want out there. They're having fun. They're enjoying their time. From the snap, Marc-Antoine Martin, huge gain there. Again, against a defeated and dejected Bandit defense. Look, they didn't give credit to them. They didn't give up on the play, not giving up any easy touchdowns. They did stop them around the 5-yard line. Let's see if, and that's been the game here, is that the Block Party offense has been able to convert in the red zone, while Bandit has not.
Exactly. And when the game comes later on, I understand defenses getting more aggressive, jumping throws, jumping routes. And when you jump routes, large touchdowns wind up being open. Solomon makes a man miss, throws towards Samora, in and out of the hands of Samora. That is incomplete. Samora Fantasaco had a first tried it. Then Yves Darly, Jennifer Présumé had a second chance. Ultimately, there are drops. Another chance to score more points for this Block Party coming up on the next play.
It looks like there's 2 minutes or so still left in the game, even though our unofficial clock shows 45 seconds. I saw a 2, either that second down or 2 minutes left in the game from the head referee here.
Or it could be both. Let's see how much time is left exactly. Only the head ref knows. What I do know is it is second down. They are at the 5-yard line, and they're looking to add to a very large lead. Solomon dances as he does. Fortin is rushing, doing a great job keeping him in front of him, pushing him backwards, further backwards.
God.
Tries to dance more, shovel past it now. The Block Party fans might have thought that was exciting. I thought that was a great rush from Félix Fortin.
Jules Fortin.
Fortin.
Yes. Great rush as they went up in man. And we predicted or expected to see a lot of man defense. The Bandit defense didn't necessarily go that route. And they put Jules Fortin, a shifty enough rusher, to contain Yvon Solomon. But again, too little, too late.
I think they found the answer, though. Unfortunately, they found it with less than 2 minutes left in the ballgame. Yeah. This is man, with a player lined up right over the snapper. That's a potential penalty if he doesn't give 3 yards. No flags on the play. Solomon throws towards Martin, reaching towards the end zone. Touchdown, Block Party. The fans go wild. That is la cerise sur le sundae on a tremendous performance by Block Party.
So is it a Sunday because it's Sunday today, or is it a Sunday like the ice cream? Or both?
I'm hungry. It was definitely the ice cream.
Okay. Of course, our broadcasting live finals here. Iggy Magnus with Alexis Dubois with the play-by-play. It is Sunday, August 11th here at Brossard. Looks like Block Party's going to get there first. And FPF championship here?
After multiple finals appearances, it looks like they're finally be able to close it out. You have to feel for this team who has been through the ringers of FPF. This is a team who's had really tough seasons. They're looking to add a 1-point convert now. Throw towards, that is Samora. Cannot make the catch, but this is a team who's been in FPF now for over 10 seasons. Has had their fair shares of ups and downs.
Yep.
But now they're going to be crowned Co-Ed 3 champions in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, and it's been a nice run for them. Their rise to their championship. They have made some finals appearances in the past. Like you said, ups and downs, but definitely what an improvement from this team. And they're looking to ice it here. Maybe Yvan Solomon can turn around. No, Jules Fortin, is he going to get in? No, he looks like he's tackled short at the 3-yard line by Yvan Solomon. Perhaps.
A great play for the cameras.
Yeah.
Yvan Solomon, not their natural free safety. Most time you see Martin in that position.
Yep.
A fantastic play nonetheless. It's nice to see this Bandit team clicking towards the end of the game.
Yep.
They've definitely been improving. They've been understanding the block party defense. Unfortunately, they've just understood the game a bit too slowly. That being said, it's promising signs. It's a team which is newer to FPF. They're gaining invaluable experience, and in their next final appearance, I think they will adapt much quicker. Solomon passed towards his snapper. Emmanuel Desroches tackled immediately by Présumé.
Yeah, great tackle there, not to give up the easy touchdown. Are they going to score in the red zone? I mean, 8 points. You don't want to put up 8 points in a final. Like, at least make it 16. Like, go for 2 after. Make it somewhat respectable here.
They'd love to put up more points. If they score, I'd go for the onside kick, because why not?
Yeah.
And let's see if they do. They're at the 1-yard line in this dreadful red zone. It's a pass towards Parent. Touchdown, Bandit. A little too late. Nonetheless, a gorgeous pass from Momo to Parent. They made it look easy. But scoring in the red zone has not been easy.
And they're going to come for the onside. Why not?
Let's put on a show.
Yeah. There we go. P's excited for the onside, the first one of the day here. Let's see what trickery the Bandit offense has up their sleeve. Maybe drop back Xavier Parent. Maybe roll out Sam Amumbo. It looks like Amumbo's giving Parent the ball here, and the one that's going to be taking the snap under center.
I think the reason why Amumbo is giving Parent the ball is he handed him the ball and said something along the lines of, throw me this ball.
Oh, that too. It could be that. Or drop me and then I'll throw it and maybe run. We'll see. We'll see what happens
Potentially. On an onside kick, size is a very important factor. Amumbo's the tallest, most physical player. And if you're throwing up the ball to anyone, I would love to throw it to Amumbo. Let's see if they choose to throw the ball up to him or drop him back as a second QB. Iggy, what would you do?
Maybe send him either on an in or a post or give him the option for both.
He's not dropping back. He's running deep. Parent's only been looking towards Amumbo. The ball is there. Touchdown, Bandit. Parent with an empathetic shout towards the fans. Not empathetic. That was the wrong words. Yes. Nonetheless, touchdown, Bandit.
I think you were going for emphatic.
Emphatic was the word I was looking for. But he looks very in tune with his emotions, so I went for empathetic.
Okay. You were right on the call, though, in terms of handing the ball, Amumbo, to Xavier Parent and said, throw me this ball. I will go get it. And that's exactly what he did, getting his Moss moment over Jerry Vincent.
And a great Moss on camera. You can put that on your Instagram. You can frame it and put it on your wall. You know what's nice to put on your wall, though, Iggy, is a championship banner.
And it looks like, that is block parties to own. And just looks like it's going to be a few more seconds here.
Exactly. What I'm impressed from this Bandit team as they're going for 2 here of Amumbo dancing in the backfield, an unsuccessful 2-point convert, is they did find a way to adapt. Now we have John DeLau whistling. 5 plays left in the ball game. Whistling it dead. Block Party are your Co-Ed 3 champions for the spring 2024 season. Block Party closing off a perfect season. No losses, all wins. Close it off with that championship banner.
Amazing. What a season for them. Capping off a perfect season. Those are so much fun, and they deserve it. They were the ones that, were usually getting knocked and taking the losses back in previous seasons. Now they were the ones doing all the damage, finding the right division for them as FPF had been growing with its co-ed. They found their right place, and now they're more suitable to jump up into that co-ed too. Maybe that's something that we can talk about here in the post-game. How do we necessarily see Block Party moving up potentially in co-ed too?
So from what I saw from this block party team is they have some players like, for example, Solomon is ready to make the jump to co-ed 2. With the moves and shiftiness he has and his improving arm talent, he definitely looks like a co-ed 2 QB. They have some fantastic female players like Samora, like Cynthia Zakir, who is very experienced. If they're going to make the jump to co-ed 2, I'd love to see them add a bit of athleticism on the outside. A player like San Momomo who can win on one-on-one, who can win in man matchups. My concern right now for this same block party team at co-ed 2 is how they face up against a very good man defense, but Solomon has incredible potential. This is a QB you can look to see rising the ranks in FPF and going... What do you think is the ceiling for Yvan Solomon?
The ceiling is going 10-0 again in co-ed 2, not necessarily next year, but in a few seasons. So definitely look for that. Now, some of the new things that we're going to see here in FPF, of course, a new owner, Jeff Rosenblatt, for those who weren't aware, will be presenting the championship trophy, the championship banner, and the MVP award to Block Party. So soon we will go down to field level with Jeff Rosenblatt and get his words and get hand over the hardware to the co-ed 3 champions in Block Party.
And there's some great hardware on the line. There is a championship banner that these teams get to take home and keep forever, a ceremonial trophy to present, which teams do not keep, and a gorgeous engraved plaque for the finals MVP. I think we're about to go down to field level now. We're moments away from the trophy presentation, and a dominant win again by this Block Party team. We're not yet going down to field level.
So we'll talk a little bit more as we do see that enthusiastic crowd of Block Party and their fan base going down on the field level, congratulating their friends, family. That's what you really want to see. Big community. We're going down to Jeff Rosenblatt in just a few seconds.
Let me know when it's on, okay? Okay, you on.
All right, guys. We're here with Block Party, co-ed 3 champs. Can I get Cynthia? We're going to present the trophy to the co-ed champ spring 2024 to team captain Cynthia. And we have the finals MVP to Yvan Solomon. Yvan. So tell me, being the MVP of the co-ed 3 championship, just tell me, how does it feel?
It feels great, man. It feels great. Je sors de loin pour de vrai. Ma première saison était pas très bonne en tant que QB, mais là, je me suis amélioré. J'ai vu les jeux.
Tell him!
Regarde, on a gagné, je suis MVP.
Back to you, guys.
We're back.
Guys.
And we're back to us, back now in the booth to wrap this up. An electrifying co-ed 3 final. The score might have been a wider difference. There were electrifying plays on both ends. The big difference in this game was Bandit's inability to punch it in the red zone. This is a team which has a lot for them going forward. Do you think they're co-ed 3 or co-ed 2 in the future?
Bandit could move up to co-ed 2. Look, they made the final here. Maybe they have one last chance at co-ed 3. Maybe get the championship next season. But this is a team that has the potential to go up to co-ed 2. Last thing here, Yvan Solomon, MVP. What a performance by him. He was electric. He was performing in the red zone. He, even on the last play, made a nice play to deflag Jules Fortin. He was just all over the field, but mainly that scrambling ability, the jukes, the cuts. He was having this, raising the morale of his team, raising the crowd and decibel level of the fan base here. He really got the team on his back and all the way to a championship. Congratulations to Block Party and to Yvan Solomon for MVP.
And there you have it. Block Party are your co-ed 3 champions for the spring 2024 season. I'm Alex Dubois with
Iggy Magnets.
signing off from Brossard, Quebec. But stay tuned. The co-ed 2 finals are coming up in a few quick seconds.